The value of life has gotten so bad that they were giving out pizza in a bag at the Oscars. It's like eating escargot from a can. You say escargot is canned? Well, that's my point exactly. Life has gotten cheaper in quality, but more expensive than ever to exist. I mean, forget the escargot. I am a low maintenance broad. All I need is a cheeseburger from Wendy's to ease my hunger.
How much would it cost?
You could ask, but starting soon, depending on the time of day, you might get a different answer. Wendy's, the country's second largest burger chain with 6,000 locations, announcing that starting next year, menu prices will fluctuate during the busiest times of day, meaning you could be paying as much as $1 more for that Baconator during the lunch rush.
Wendy's is getting more expensive? Okay, that's it. That's it. I'm done. I quit. Hi, you're watching Finance Tea, where we spill the tea on everything personal finance, and we also occasionally have a rant about how expensive life has gotten these days. Welcome to the channel. I don't even know what to say anymore. The obvious comment is, it's getting too expensive to live now. But it just doesn't satisfy my silent rage. It used to be that if you paid a lot of money for something, you expect to get a quality product in comparison with the cheaper versions. I mean, you know, like you buy a ticket for Spirit Airlines and you expect to pay less than you would for Delta or United. But no, it's not even that much cheaper anymore, you know? But then at the same time, you have to pay for everything a la carte. So then it ends up being just as expensive as a Delta or a United. It's almost like they're trying to trick you, you know, into seemingly paying less, right? But then they're actually really charging you for lesser quality, you know? They're charging you more for lesser quality. I know it sounds obvious, but like, why is ramen noodles 10% more expensive now? Heck, why are oxtails $38 at every restaurant in Houston that sells them? Literally. Check. Google it. $38. That is the going price for oxtails in Houston now. It's like every restaurant owner came together in a secret meeting to agree on how to price their oxtails so that each of them get a chance to profit off of slave food that used to cost $5 at the store. And when I say slave food, I mean that's where it came from. That's where it originated from. But now we're paying $38 because, well, but now we're paying $38 a premium for food that used to come from slavery, that really only a certain demographic purchased. Like my demographic. We only paid $5 for oxtails back in the day. Only $5. And in some places in the world, it's still that cheap. But for some reason, we're paying $38 for oxtails now. That's what did it for me. Not the increase in our property taxes, not my extraordinarily high grocery bill, not even the shaming way the Dutch Bros worker looks at me as I'm reluctantly adding a tip to that godforsaken tablet.
All right, that puts us at $5.76. If you could just make a selection and sign right at the bottom for me. Wow, okay, wow. All right, well, your drinks are coming right up.
No, none of those things did it for me. None of them. But the oxtails, that did it for me. That is what set me off. Because it's just the principle of the matter. Like with everything else in the world right now, there's just not enough meat to justify the price. There's a campaign slogan for you. If I can fit the entire bone in my mouth, but I still have to suck it to get enough sustenance from it, I shouldn't have to pay $38 for it. I mean, am I the only one? Am I the only one? Come on. They're adding additional air to a bag of chips and making you pay $2 additional for it. And don't even get me started with travel. Hotels have added dozens more fees to their prices now. There's like a new hotel stay fee. I mean, isn't that what I'm already paying you for? To stay there? And Vegas hotels with their lack of a mini fridge. You're so transparently greedy, I don't even know how you sleep at night. Every time I go to Las Vegas, I have to choose between dying of dehydration or purchasing a $10 Fiji water at my hotel lobby. Unreal. And where is the value anymore? Even though there's more money coming in for these companies because of inflation, they aren't trying to reinvest the profits back into their business in order to improve their products or their customer experience. In fact, they're doing quite the opposite. And it's like everyone is just so maxed out and indifferent all the time. So it makes it feel like I'm living in a fever dream constantly. Like when I'm standing in line with you to purchase a $10 Fiji water, the only kind I can buy at the hotel lobby in Las Vegas, mind you, and I complain to you, jokingly of course, how I'm gonna have to take out a second mortgage to afford this Fiji water, I expect you to at least smile. But no one cares. No one cares. They just swipe their cards and move on with their lives. But you know what? How dare I remind them of how miserable the world is right now? People deserve to live in denial as long as they can before they start writing angry emails to food companies, asking them for the rest of my cookies, Simple Mills. Ugh, shrinkflation is just, that's also just, the packaging is literally a third smaller than it ever. Every company is doing it. Ugh. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. I'm acting like a spoiled millennial right now. I guess I should take Kevin Hart's advice.
No matter what, when you make money, split it in half.
Yeah.
Split it in half right away. Split it in half.
Yeah.
Split it in half right away. Split it in half.
Yeah.
Split it in half.
Yeah.
Simple Mills, I've got a grind to axe with you. I've got a grind to axe, an axe to grind. See, I can't even talk right.